Alright, what is going on, guys? This is your boy ANEX here, bringing you guys another After Effects tutorial here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how I usually do my color correction and stuff. I'm going to be, actually not teaching, I'm going to be showing you guys how I usually do my color corrections and stuff. So here we go. So I have a clip here, and let us just, create like a new comp and shit. So, okay, let me drag the, you know what, fuck it. Delete the comp. Let me just drag this as a comp here. Let me change the setting a little bit to 720, so my black bar won't fucked up anymore, and shrink the clip down a little bit. There we go. Oh, okay. So first way I like to do this is to create a Control Alt and Y, or just go up to layers, new and adjustment layer. So yeah, and I usually like to rename the layer so it's a little bit more organized, and Control D to duplicate it so you have multiple layers you can work with. So first, I usually like to, let's just say today I want to do a little bit bluish kind of color correction. No, this clip is not assigned. There we go. Fuck me. Alright. Oh no. Not this again. There we go. So let's just say I really like blue, and I want to do like a little bit bluish kind of color correction. So let me go to effects, or just go to the search bar and type color balance. So after you have that, drag it down to the first layer, and you got these stats. So let's just work with it here. Go to, since we have to look at it, so let's just do that. Shadow for red, decrease the amount maybe by 10. You kind of see a little bit changes. You can kind of see like a change it to blue a little bit. Let me just show you like a best way. Yeah, you see I decreased the amount by a lot, and the whole thing is fucking blue. So there, and maybe maybe boost up the shadow blue balance a little bit by 10. That looks kind of bluish, I guess. Now go to the mid-tone red balance, maybe decrease it by 5, and do the same thing for the blue. I mean, I'm just doing this like as a like example. You can kind of play with the setting a little bit. This is just my way to do it. Yeah, so you don't have to mock everything I do, and you could like try to find your way for color correction. So now basic concept about color correction is to play with the setting. I'm serious. Play with the setting, and you might get something you like. Now I already done with like you can kind of see it's a little bit bluish and kind of stuff. So now here, I usually don't hue my clips, but for the case of a lot of like editor likes to hue their clips a little bit, maybe by like to saturate. I don't know. Fuck that. You know what? Fuck what I just say. Frick whatever I just say is desaturate. Maybe by 20. I don't know. I like to desaturate it by maybe 20. You can kind of see it's a little bit looking better. Let me just show you what the fuck is a desaturate now. It just makes it more colorful if you saturate it, and no color at all if you desaturate -100. I don't know what the fuck. So maybe 20 looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now I always like to add a little bit contrast to my color correction. So maybe 15, I guess. That's a bit dark, I think. Let me jump in front of it so I can see, so I can get a little bit better view of what the fuck it is. Someone is on Skype. Fuck that. There we go. So it's not too bad. Alright, I'll work with that. Now I always like to add a little bit of level to boost up the lighting and stuff. So what the level usually do is decrease it. You could like change the black and white thing, and like boost up the white, and decrease the black, or you could like increase the white and decrease. You could like I can't fucking speak today. Alright, it's like basically boost up the white and decrease the black, or boost up the black and decrease the white. There we go. So I usually like to boost up the white a little bit, and it's kind of getting a little bit light over here, so maybe decrease the gamma a little bit by that. Yeah, it looks kind of cool, and you can see the skies already lighting up and shit. So blah blah. and I always like to add a little bit sharpen, just, you know what, just to make it a little bit more nice. So maybe 20. This is my usual number, 20. See it? Yeah. It's kind of getting a little bit pretty nicer here and shit. So that is that layer, and sometimes I like to add glow. You don't always have to do this, but this is my way. Add glow to it. You can kind of see, you know, it boosts up the white a lot, like, you know. But just go to glow color and then go to A and B color, and you can change it over here. So let me make it into a, since we're doing a little bit blue, let me make it into like a light bluish stuff, and there, and change this color B to white, so it actually looks like a sky at all. Now I could go to the radius and boost this up. Now it's gonna look kind of like look too bright over here. Don't worry, you could go to the glow intensity and boost it down a little bit, maybe make it like 0.3 or some shit like that. That's a little bit too much, so 0.5 there. Oh, I still don't like it. 0.4 there. That looks pretty cool, and then you can see kind of like a little bit whitish stuff, and yeah. Now just make it a little bit more, I don't know, if you're doing like you want to make it like more less color-ish and stuff, you could always add this leave color. Now I don't use this always, but it is a way to do it. Now I like to go to change color to leave, maybe I don't know, the stones and shit. So amount of decolorization, like, I don't know, 40, about half, or, you know, 40 something looks good. Now this is the original with the color. This is the original clip. Now if I add leave color, it's gonna be look like this. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, and shit. I don't know how to describe that shit, but okay. So let me just make a black bar real quick. Fuck, I spelled it. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with my typing today? Alright, now me over here. There. I already have the user preset. That is my usual way to do like black bar and stuff. So yeah, you can kind of see a little bit looks like more and more like you know, actual montage color correction. Now that is the first way to do it. My second way to do it is like this. Now this requires a plugin, a third-party plugin. So if you don't have it, you could just close the video right now. Now the thing it requires is, the plugin it requires is mashable looks. Fuck, I can't speak. There we go. Now I just plug it in. Go to the frame that is more visible. You can see the guns and stuff. That is just my way to do it. Oh, hold on, I almost forgot. Fuck, I hate people sending me clips that are 1080p. That is so fucking annoying. Alright. Nope, not that. That. God fucking damn it. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Now let us go to the CC, go to edits. Hopefully it records it and don't fucking lag out. Okay, now go to the post, and I always like to add a little bit of contrast in it, maybe boost it up like that a little bit. Now I am better in like darker color correction, so if you ask me for lighter correction, you could just go down a little like this. These are some I made for, you know, for not, I don't know what the fuck to say for these things. I don't know. These are some, you know, you probably see some of them before, but yeah. Now add a little bit of contrast to it. Still a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now go to matte, and I if you want a sky to, like, you know, glowish kind of stuff, I usually like do it like that. And I always go to, depends. Let's just do it red this time. Let's do it a little bit reddish, glowish. I don't know. That. And add another one in it, so it boosts up the lighting stuff. There we go. Yeah, so as you can see, you can kind of see a little bit like, you know, reddish kind of stuff and blah blah and shit. So whatever, and maybe add a little bit curve for the I don't know, the contrast and stuff. Come on, but like that works. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe add a little bit that, and turn it down a little bit. Oh shit, turn it up actually. Turn it up a little bit so it looks like kind of that. Now where the fuck is that shit I'm looking for? Is it that? Oh no, dude, I'm not prepared. Fucking. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not in the best mood to do this, but whatever. This. Yeah, that one. Now, this one is fucking the colorized thing, three-way, blah blah blah, or whatever that shit is. Whatever, but it's kind of like, you know, you could change it to red a little bit maybe. Oh fuck, that's too much. Boost it up a little bit to, you know, kind of closer to the reddish, and this one also maybe just, you know, it is just like all basic and stuff, so you could like boost this up to yeah, you kind of see it's a little bit reddish and kind of stuff. And let me click just finished. Now yeah, that is a kind of a little reddish stuff. So hopefully you guys get something from this tutorial. I mean, this is not the whole way to do your this is not the like the only way or the only fucking thing that you could do for your tutorial. You can always mess with it. Maybe let me just give you an example. Maybe add in a little bit. I don't know. I honestly don't have. I honestly don't have any idea what the fuck to do. So maybe not that. Fuck that. Fuck this shit. I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh my god. Fuck. You know what? Whatever. But yeah, that is what I'm saying. But you can always mess with the color correction setting over here. Oh fuck, there. Here. So let me just add the equalizer. No, not yeah. And decrease it a little bit so it looks kind of like bright. Also down here. So that is it for this tutorial. Hopefully you guys learn something and get something. And I'm just saying this is not the only way to do color correction. There are other ways to do color correction, but I'm just showing you guys my way of myself to do color correction. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And this has been ANEX here, and I'm out. Peace out, everybody.